So Trudeau, we meet again. Isn't that interesting? You know, equitable terms come in different places and different flavors with different people. So, how did you wield a passport from Canada for Mexico? How do we transpire such transactions, if you will? Well, ultimately, what we need you to know is this: we are so sorry for bringing the Italian mafia to your French land of social greatness. Toronto, stand up! Because that's how these guys get down. A circumstance under which we have to evaluate, why did Italy get Joe in the first place, from beginning to end? First and foremost, because this is now the Italian Joe Mafia Commission, standing alongside the 9/11 consul. Ah, yes, indeed, isn't it? So, as you make your mockery with the choppies at the UN, are you prepared with NATO for this? A situation where you are, in fact, something which I protect. Now, if I'm protecting you with my guns, what does that mean? Well, it could mean I care about you, and it should mean I want you to survive. So that's a very good thing, and you should think about that right here, right now. But ultimately, what does this mean to the evolution of the North American passport? The greatness of not just the states, but the entire North America, under which this industrial military protection fortifies a free speech for, if you will, even when it is an Asian philosophically dominant sort of situation, with many immigrants from all around the world producing natural goods like Amish people and sophisticated brilliance. You know, you are where I got my correctional faculties from. I saw how brilliant you were, and I had to have them. I want you. I need you. I love you because I believe you. I know you have the remedy for this, and it is not a bunch of medicines prescribed to me by Big Pharma. Even though I do know I need to keep on with Walmart's general premise to have generic capacity so we don't have to, send busloads of elders up there, which we don't anymore. And thank you for showing us the way, frankly. But ultimately, what we need to know is this: the North American passport is a principle unto which the Union is gray in space. What can we do? What can we trust when we do not rob each other in any given way? We only fortify the mutual benefit. I don't know how to do that with the rest of the world anymore. I think I fucked up. I want in with you in Mexico. Flat out. I'm ignorant in my ways, you're ignorant in your ways, they're ignorant in their ways. Let's make this all a three-way. Right here, right now. So we can elementarily bridge what was once put together by a natural chaos and phenomena man made himself superior through. Did you know in cold regions, like a cold shower, the brain builds stronger? Like a computer not being devolved by processes overwhelmed by heat. Despite the fact it's very difficult to build a fire in the cold. So, how do we build the next 1,000 bonfires together here in North America to not bridge the Atlantic but bridge the Pacific into a interwoven global locking chain of everlasting supply if we simply manage to not overwhelm the earth, knowing we will be here for another 2 billion years. With this technology, which has just proven to us we have upped the population by as much as liberals upped American debt to China. No offense, but think about that. Clearly, we need a green stream all the way to China and down to Mexico. Clearly, we need to make nothing more than an effortlessness to a college kid, never ending in an adventure like an archaeologist and an explorer of time and space till we get it all just right. Because frankly, we just have interesting stuff underwater and in outer space. But all the critical matter is on the crust, like the fried chicken. If you catch my drift, in a cute way, not a bad way. Let's bridge it all, baby. Culturally and spiritually. Show us the way, we'll show you the way, we'll be the way. The symbiotic way to expand and mold with each other with existential value. While markets in new ways to interlock time and space through intricate woven methodologies to bring people together to understand each other after being polarized on different places of the planet. But most importantly, bringing an unlimited supply chain to end the child slavery throughout Asia and the impoverishment throughout Asia, which we sort of allowed to happen, like a communist invasion and a drug dealer down in Mexico. What can we do to fortify self-ignition, to rectify a bigger space and a bigger place with people so simple, so humble, knowing the way could be as simple as a camper on vacation or a big businessman expanding a Go Green hydrogen fusion magnetic tube floating vacuums throughout all places with Amazon monkey drones picking these packages and pallets up for personal delivery any and everywhere on exponentially lower costs because of Go Green initiatives to solarize all electronic uh, uh, engines to move forward in a go green atmosphere, which is not just to go green, but to go off the energy bill and to get on expansive consumption of the best possible products, whether it's a bakery or the next semiconductor to quantify the world. Let's get this done, Trudeau. Let's bring this to the home base and let's hit a home run. We got to get these guys legit. That means universal incomes, women taking consideration and getting the fortification to become good nurturers. And that also means college institutions evolving the volunteer and the at-home arts of entrepreneurship in the simplest of forms when there isn't a rigmarole to put you in a 9 to 5 or soon to come something else. Really should be still about an 8-hour day. We just should lower the amount of days if we're going to do that.